This lesson will cover Historical Thinking Skills Lesson 5 on periodization. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify the themes or big ideas by answering the key questions. You should have your Bubble Cornell note-taking pages at this time and begin taking notes. At the end, you will answer the questions on the left side. I will walk you through the questions, read the questions to you so you know what you will be learning. Why do historians classify time periods? When do turning points in history occur? Where do historians create a time period? What is periodization? How do historians determine a time period? Periodization can help organize various sources into the correct time period. Most of the time periodization focuses around major turning points in history. We will also be creating historical narratives based on units of time, and these are called major turning points. A turning point is a significant or important moment or event that signals a change or shift in a specific situation. Sometimes turning points have immediate impact, and sometimes they have a slow impact. Sometimes it takes time in retrospect to see the impact of the event. A good example might be World War I. Make sure you know what a decade is, a century, and a millennium. A decade is a period of 10 years. A millennium is a period of 100 years. And a millennium is a period of 1,000 years. Here's how you find a century with a date. If the year is 2024 and the century is the 21st century, how did I get that result? It's simple. When you have a year like 2024, you add 1 to get the century. If you have a century like the 20th century, the 20th, you can get the years by subtracting 1 and come up with the 1900s. If you see the fill in the blank for the century, remember the rule. If you need to rewind and listen again, please ask 3 before me or me to get the correct answer. So again, if the year is 2024, you add 1 to the first 2 numbers, which is 20, to get 21st. If the century is the 20th, you subtract 1 from 20 to get the century, which is 1900s. So the year is 1566 and the century is try to get the answer. Periodization is about time. Periodization is the study of categorizing the past into named blocks of time. Here are the different time periods from the ancient time periods all the way through the modern era, which is where we are at today. All right, this is the end of Lesson 5, Historical Thinking Skills. Move on to your next assignment with Lesson 5. Make sure you are getting your game tracker stamped by me, your lessons checked for mastery, and that you are updating your public trackers on the Clear Touch with my permission. All right, have a great day, and I hope you got the right answer.